Hey there, thanks for tuning in. As you know, we're living in a world with an increased amount of fraud, scams, and misinformation. So we're being inundated almost daily with some sort of scam or fraud, whether it's on television, you get a call, email, you're presented with an offer. So we've really become skeptical of the things we're being presented with, rightfully so. So today I just wanted to talk about a couple things I've come across in the real estate world in terms of fraud, scams, and just to present you with some information and give you some resources to help protect yourself. So I'm going to break this video into two parts because they're two different topics of fraud, scam, and protecting yourself, etc. So the first one has to do with tenancies. We're seeing a lot of increase in fraud with rentals from tenants misrepresenting who they are, what they're making, that sort of thing, and also landlords exploiting potential tenants. So there's two cool resources I came across. Just as a disclaimer, I'm not being paid or incentivized to promote this. I think it's just interesting information I came across, and I don't want to be a gatekeeper of this information. I like to be transparent and present this information to my clients in the hopes that when they do go the extra step and do need the expertise, that they do reach out to me for my services. So the first one I came across is a website called openroom.ca, and it's a crowdsourcing database that relies on its users to upload court orders against landlords and tenants. So if you have a court order from the landlord tenant board, whether you are a landlord or a tenant, you can upload it and you can go on and search someone's name or email, and if there is a court order against them, you can look through that in helping you vet your landlord or tenant. Currently there are only about 12,000 court orders uploaded to the site, but I expect as users contribute to this website more and it grows, it'll become more of a useful resource in your kind of day-to-day tenancy landlording business. So it'll be really cool to see as it grows and more people do share. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to be scanning some of my previous court orders from delinquent tenants to contribute to this database in hopes that maybe someone down the road can avoid some of the headaches that I went through. And the best thing about this website, it's totally free. No need to log in or anything. You just type in the information you're looking for and off you go if they do have a court order for that individual. And the second website I came across, it's a website to help streamline, mostly for landlords, to help streamline your tenancies and your landlord business. It's called singleKey.com, and they offer a suite of different services and some a la carte services. So one of the things they offer are tenancy reports. So for 25 bucks, one-time fee, you can get a Equifax credit report. They'll do a public record search, including their public social media, ID verification, and income verification. So for 25 bucks, not much more than what you would actually just pay for the actual credit report from Equifax or TransUnion. So that's a cool one. They also offer a bigger suite of services, and some of the products they offer in that is rent collection, so they can streamline getting your rent paid from your tenants. So they set in reminders and they can pay through their website, and the tenants can get their rent receipts and all that. So it kind of just makes things easier, like a little bit of a management service for collecting rent. And the other product they offer is they offer a rent guarantee. So for an extra fee, not sure the exact amount, they kind of require you to do a sales meeting on the phone to figure out what your rental portfolio is to, I guess, determine how much they will be charging you. But for a fee, they cover non-payment, and I believe it's up to 12 months of non-paid rent or $60,000, property damage to your place, and also covering broken leases, so you can get some months rent reimbursed as you try to find a new tenant if your tenant does break the lease. And on the rental side, it's kind of cool. If you are a tenant, they have this thing called a universal rental application. So it's called a tenant passport. And so you upload all your documentation. They help you put together a solid rental package to deliver to the landlord. And they act as your guarantor to improve your chances of being successful when submitting an offer to lease. So that's kind of cool if you are a tenant. I think as a landlord, if there was a guarantor and a company, a reputable company behind it that gives me some sort of guarantee to know that my rent will be paid to me, I think I would probably give a little more precedence to those applications than someone who didn't have a guarantor. So that's it for part 1. I'm going to be uploading part 2 tomorrow, so be sure to check it out. Thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.